What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Subnautica. I'm ready to continue on this little adventure, and here we are in the Arctic Spires, about to go in and get our next piece of the puzzle that we need. Now, running around the Arctic Spires, I've run across lots of placeholder stuff here. However, what I need has, in fact, been here, and what I was looking for is the purple tablet fragments. As this next area we go into, you're going to have to make a purple tablet with an ion cube and 2 diamonds. Now, the reason you're going to have to make this is because we're going to need the key to get in the door, and the piece we need for the architect, or one of the pieces we need for the architect, should be right inside here. So let's go ahead and make it happen here, and hope I can find this bad boy. Alright, there we go. So let's see, what do we got? Precursor cache crystal. Crystals with unknown power, not really giving me any info there. I am so glad that I didn't use up all of those little ion cubes on batteries, which I was very tempted to do because I've had no use for them really through the entire playthrough. Oh wow, an entire ion cube node? That seems a little excessive. Holy crap. Let's see what else we got around here. Doesn't look like anything there. That is absurd. What's it take to collect that? The prawn suit's not going to do it, is it? I mean, maybe. It seems like it's a mining node. Let's see what else we got. Anything of interest? Nothing thus far. So, assuming what we are looking for is going to be up here. Maybe. We'll have to poke around and find out here. There's something, but none of it's interactable. Oh, well, we get our iron cube back, so that's good at least. Payback on the cube. Oh, here we go. And there it is, architect components. So that looks like it's like arm or something. Architect skeletal structure. Alright, so that's the whole skeletal structure. Now that's the second part that we're looking for, and now we're going to have to head.
You could take any other.
Let's see what Alan says.
Practical.
But where's the fun?
You mean play? Pretend activities?
Sure.
We cease this once we have completed conditioning.
What do you do when you're not working?
We do not make this distinction.
What about music, art, expression?
We are beyond such sensory pleasures.
Then what's the point? Every life form I ever met survives for a reason.
By developing and sharing information on the network, we can explore the world. Not to see through another's eyes, but to understand through their ideas.
You think about thoughts.
It is more like a lucid conceptual hallucination.
You're saying you like to daydream?
That may be the closest comparison.
Alright, and there's a data terminal here as well. What do we have here? Oh, there is another placeholder. That's alright, we got the part we need. We got some scannables. And next up, we need to head to the mushroom. The floating mushroom biome? Is that what it's called? I think that may be what it's called. That's the area where all of the sharktopusses are at. And also the area where that base Omega place was at. We're going to have to get over by there and go all the way down to the bottom of that big old rock and check it out. So let's go ahead and head on out, get our sea truck, and head that way.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I know what you're doing.
Who is this? What do you know?
This channel cannot be monitored. I want to help you. I have information. Altera suspects you. Be cautious.
Where is this information coming from? What the hell?
Well, that was weird. Now that's something I haven't seen anywhere. I haven't seen on any stories, or any live streams. I haven't seen anything like that anywhere. So that was very, very strange. Wow, man. Those heat fruit are so good. I wish you could grow them. Anyway, while we're over here, I'm not going to be using my Snow Fox for a while, so I'm going to drop that off. Actually, I should have left it on the charger up there. I need to give it a few minutes for my sea truck to get charged back up. And then we're going to head on over to it's not the Mushroom Island, it is the Lily Pad Island. Floating Lily Pad Island is what it is. So we're going to head that way and do our best to find the next piece. And that's the last piece we need. After that, we're just going to have to gather crafting materials and should be able to make our Architect media storage device. So looking forward to that. I'm anxious to see exactly how all that goes down. Let's grab some water here and let that stuff get re-going. And I think the truck should be good now. So let's just go ahead and head back over and see if we can't find our next item. And there is our favorite big baddie off in the distance here. That guy is like nothing compared to the Shadow Leviathan now. He's so easy to deal with once you get used to hopping out and repairing and hopping out. Now, I constantly keep relighting up that supply drop over there as my kind of my waypoint marker to get back over here. You can go back into your tablet, of course, and turn that beacon on and off whenever you want. But it does give you a pretty precise route directly over if you're unsure anyway. Oh, wow, there's two of them. There's another one right there. Well, let's just start diving down, as we know this is going to be down really deep. So let's let those guys frolic around at the surface all they want. And we will head way, way down here and find what we're looking for. And there they are. There is the Sharktopus and the whales and all of the lily pads in the lily pad biome. Now, you remember last time I was over here, I found those little orange or red glowy things. I said if I ever need to farm them, I could come back and get them. Now, these, it ends up, I'm going to want as many of these as I can. In fact, I'm going to want to get rid, I'm going to want to free up some inventory space, I think, even. I'll probably just drop that salt on the ground, as I want to get as many of those as I can. Those little flower spores or whatever they were called. We'll have to take another look once we get over here. Now, this is, of course, right where that base Omega was at. And what we want to do is go all the way down to the very base of this bad boy. And down around there is where we're going to find our third and final piece for us to make this little Architect body. Let's see, are we going to be able to fit through there? I think so. Oh, maybe not. I need to be a little more careful. That I'm actually down to 75. Alright, I already see what I'm looking for. Those round flowers down there at the bottom, and then you see the red little flower spore thingies. Now let's go ahead and let's level it out. Let's level this bad boy out. And then will it let us out of the seat? Yeah, there we go. And let's get this thing all repaired up while we're in a relatively docile place. Now, of course, I can go down as deep as I want on this bad boy. Looks like everything's pretty good. So let's head way, way down, and seeing those red glowy flower spore things is definitely a good sign, as what I'm looking for is going to be down here somewhere. I just need to find it. But once again, like I said, I do know that I'm going to need a bunch of these flower spores just to make the materials required to craft that Architect. Some of those chemicals and things that have popped up, things like, let's see if we can't find some of them. They'll be up top. Benzene takes 2 flower spores, and I'm going to need a bunch of benzene. I think I'm going to need a bunch of hydrochloric acid too, so I may actually have to come back over here and farm these up. So let me go ahead and hop out. And let's just completely fill my inventory with these flower spores real quick, as they are just really, really in abundance all over the place here. And if I see anything that jumps out at me, hopefully it doesn't eat me. Alright, well, I mean, is it making it easy for me? There's some alien stuff right there. Is it scannable? It doesn't look like it's scannable, but it certainly looks like it's a direction telling me to go somewhere. So let's go ahead and grab our sea truck and start heading that way. It was just right there. Super, super easy to find. Now, I haven't found the actual cache that I need to get into yet, but super easy to find what appears to be the correct direction. Let's grab just these last couple that are hanging here close. I'm getting so greedy on these things, but I don't want to come back unless I have to. How are we holding up? Actually, we're full up now, so let's go ahead and hop in the sea truck and head down towards that alien stuff. Gotta be something going on in there, right? Let's see, where was it? It was down here. Now please, please, please tell me that this is a pathway leading over to what I need to get into. It sure as heck seems like one. But then again, I don't see the next pieces of the puzzle. It looks like there's something over here, though. Or no. Nope, I think that... Oh, yeah, it's nothing scannable. It's just a big rock. Alright, so I'm not seeing any more alien stuff this way. Let's go back down around this way and see if this takes us down and see if we get any crazy alien stuff going on down here. Alright, and there is another little bit of alien-related stuffs. Looks like it's at, like, what, 575 meters down. So definitely getting pretty deep down in here. But I'm still not seeing any sort of, like, a cave entrance or anything like that. Oop, oop.
Technology in this region.
Oh, hi. Worth checking out?
I cannot discern.
So why tell me?
It may be worth investigating.
I'm curious too.
Alright, well, it has to be nearby, or he wouldn't have triggered. And there is more alien stuff. Actually, that looks like a doorway, perhaps. Is that? I think that might be a sealed unit there. Let's see, can I... I'm pretty sure that's oxygen inside there. Let's check it out here. Yep, indeed it is. Alright, very nice. Well, this is the place. This should be our third little bit of info that we need to actually go ahead and construct. So, all I have to do is make that benzene and all that stuff. I can head right on down there and I can construct Alan a body and get him out of my head, for God's sakes. I mean, that seems like top priority right there. So, let's do that.
From the DNA of 27 different alien species.
You've traveled far. Did you ever meet other spacefarers?
We did not.
So our meeting was a big moment for you too.
I had not thought of it that way.
Aren't you curious? Why we're the only ones?
It is statistically improbable to survive the threats of technological advancement. Evolution favors those which do not advance so far.
So you think it's luck?
We worked hard. You may not. We have acquired sufficient data to construct the new storage medium. This can only be done at the facility designed for this purpose.
You don't sound as relieved as I am.
My survival strategy is unfolding as expected. Relief would imply I was expecting something different.
What happens once we get there and you don't need me anymore?
I will continue to enact my strategy.
Survival at any cost? That's not reassuring.
I will not harm you, unless it is necessary.
That might be the kindest thing you've ever said to me.
Unless it's necessary. So, Is that going to be the end of the story? Am I going to go through and construct Alan a body, and then he's going to pop out and say thanks and eat me or something? That would be terrible. Now, we do have that mysterious voice. Is that Jeff? Starting some noise? I mean, what exactly is going on there? Anyway, what we need to do is get on out of here, and then I'm going to look up the exact requirements to craft the items necessary to create the architect, and then we are going to get on over there and get that done. Now, I've already got that. I've already got that area with a beacon sitting in front of it, so we just need to go right back down to it, know exactly where it is. So no exploration or any crazy stuff required. So let's see if we can't find our way out of here, and then we will get all the necessary materials and get this taken care of. Alright, so here we are back down in the fabricator base now. It's a good dang thing that I got all those flower spores, because I actually ended up needing 16 to make the 3 polyaniline and the 3 benzene that I need. To make the polyaniline, first you have to make hydrochloric. That requires 2 of the flower spores, or pardon me, that was the benzene. The hydrochloric requires 3 of the flower spores. Now if you look at all those flower spores I picked, I've only got 1 left. So yeah, it's a good thing I went ham on the flower spores when I was down there, as I would have had to revisit it. But here we are, we're back in action, and we're ready to make us an architect here. So we've got all of those items, and it is just 3D printing up. That's like a chest piece. That was like the flesh piece that I found. See, architect skeleton. Enough said on that one. That's the skeleton. Looks pretty cool. And then architect organs. Now, another ion cube. I wonder if there's one laying around. Or no, I've already searched this area. There's no ion cubes here, so the one I was able to pick back up, I ended up losing. Now, let's see. Oh yeah, it's going down.
The process can be initiated from the terminal.
Alright, let's do this. Get out of my head, Alan. Get out of my head. Please don't eat me.
Commencing storage medium fabrication.
Oh yeah. So that's like a 3D printer going on in there. Getting it all done. Let's see what this bad boy looks like.
Fabrication complete.
Looks like it could beat my butt if it wanted to.
What now?
Oh, initiate transfer.
Commencing data transfer.
Oh, damn.
Data transfer complete.
Data transfer complete. What up, Alan?
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Damn, he crazy looking. Is he helping me out? Or is he about to kill me?
You're not in my head anymore.
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
No.
Very well.
So this is it. You're free to betray me or disintegrate me or...
I will not do those things.
Because we've become friends?
I need access to the
Damn,
mountain
he's got like a little
before I was
blink.
awoken.
Why?
Okay, he needs access to the mountain facility.
Our freedom.
Our freedom.
Are you not an enemy of your people now?
I'd prefer we think of it as selective disloyalty.
They will not seek to capture and dissect you.
No. At least not if Sam has anything to do with it. Altera isn't known for its moral nuance.
Acquire the tablet. I will meet you at the facility. Okay, so... is this... the tablet I need to acquire is the tablet that was fed to her big doggy over at Marguerite's place. Now I can go back over there and check it out. However, I do know, sadly, this is the end of what is available currently in Subnautica Below Zero. Now, interesting thing is there is rumor that the entire story is going to be getting redone in the next big update. So we could potentially be going through this series once again. However, that is going to do it for this Subnautica Below Zero playthrough. It's definitely come a long way since the first time I played it, that's for sure. And it still feels like it's got a little ways to go, but a pretty darn solid game altogether. Now, the original Subnautica, of course, is just a legendary game. It's hard to compare anything to it, but this has been a very fun playthrough for sure, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the story ends up. Now, I will be starting another side series on the channel. As usual, I will run a poll over on my community tab, so keep an eye out for that over the next few days, as I would love to get another little side series started. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button and please subscribe, and I will be back soon with another Let's Play of hopefully a game as awesome as this one. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.